Hi there, I just thought I'd do a video on a failed relay. I've changed this out on my Peugeot 306. The car was intermittent starting. 1 minute it'd start, next minute it wouldn't, and then it'd take 2 or 3 goes, and then it'd come back on. We listened out for the fuel pump before anything else. We couldn't hear it at all. We put the key in, turn it on, no fuel pump. We could hear a slight clicking from the relay, but it didn't sound like a strong click. And then we'd take the key out, put it back in, the car would start, and then it'd run all right. Take the key out, leave it for a little bit, go back to it, and then it wouldn't start again. So we went through the diagnostics, went from the fuel pump because we couldn't hear the fuel pump, so we got a Haynes manual and had a look at that and took it through, and we found fuel pump relay, which is this is what I've got in front of me. There is another video on that, and it's got a big hole in it, so we knew straight away, well, this is somewhere to go with it. So I just thought I'd show you this and just show you what was wrong with the relay. I mean, for the relay, the actual diagram of the relay and the circuit is missing because there's a big hole in it. So I took it out anyway, put a new one in, and it started up straight away. So just by visually looking at it, I know some people don't like to do a visual, they like to do the whole, but visually looking at it, you can see there was something wrong with it. If you've got a big hole in a relay, then there's a good chance that there's moisture, air that's going to oxidise in there. You know, it's copper connections and stuff like that. It doesn't bode too well when the rain and the elements get to it. So anyway, I've got this relay, so I thought I'd show you, take it apart and have a look, see what's actually wrong with it. So I've sawed around the seal, so I've took it off straight away. I can see it's quite brown on top, and as you look at it, there's corrosion straight away. I mean, this stuff, I mean, the actual circuit itself relies on, it has it's connected directly to the computer, the ECU, transponder. It's got a lot of, as relays go, there's quite a lot there going on. It's got a motherboard at the back, if you can see that. So it's very much, has a lot of jobs to do. There's a lot of receiving, a lot of codes and circuits going into that. So to see straight away, you can see corrosion. And I would suspect that most relays that do fail, it's usually down to some sort of corrosion, where contacts are becoming had it. I mean, just to show you it in action, I mean, I've got it, just show one side of the relay circuit. Just make sure I've got a good connection there. See, it does work. I mean, it is clicking. I mean, I've gone through it, so I could hear clicking going on. So it was getting a contact. So that's pretty much how a relay works. Is the contact there? Once you put the key in, it gets a signal to the computer from the transponder. Just like that. All's well. So the computer now gets a signal and then sends a 12 volts straight to the relay, which clicks and sends it to the fuel pump. So if it doesn't get the signal, then it won't click the relay, and of course the car won't start. So, but I have noticed that unless I get a really good connection, then sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't want to work. So when you got the corrosion there as well, so when it's working now, and then every now and then it won't. So which shows that there's an intermittent problem. I'll try on the other side, see if we can get the other side to work. Trouble is, there's so many pins on it, unless you've got a good wiring diagram, you're not going to see if I can. I did have it working before. So you've got pins there, trying to find the right earth pin. Oh, there we go. It was a one underneath. It's one at the back. So I'm not getting a good connection. See, this is a problem. There we go. That's working. You can see they're see it connecting. So with this relay, so with any relay, you have to make sure you've got a good connection. See that one there, where the corrosion is, relies on a good feed to go through there. If that corrosion is getting in the way of the circuit, then it's not. Then it's going to be very intermittent. So I mean, judging by the top, it looks like there's. I mean, the car's 20 years old, so it looked like there's an issue there that had been bodged. I mean, the relay cost me £7. I don't know why it just didn't get swapped out originally when there was an original problem, but we bought the car in good faith. Two months down the line, it stopped working, but of course I've managed to fix it. So yeah, this is the main. This is their fuel pump relay on a Peugeot. See there, looks like there's some arcing. I don't know if you can see down the bottom. There's some marking there. So I don't know. There's a bit of arcing going on, and that would probably on the other side correspond with where we've got the bit of rot going on. So yeah, this is a fuel pump relay. I mean, this can work for any car really. There's a good chance. I mean, I've seen other repairs where I've changed relays out, and because they're sealed units, you would never, if it's got a slight crack in it or anything like that, you would never know. But it might be enough to, especially in this car, which is right at the top of the engine. It doesn't have a cover on it or anything. So this may be enough to get moisture in and cause corrosion and stop the car from working. I mean, it you know, especially with a motherboard on it as well, like that circuit board. So you'd never know. I mean, there could be in there. In the solder joints, cracks in the solder joints, but yeah, it does look like there's a bit of an arcing going on there. So the fix is permanent anyway. We've changed it and it's working. Hasn't failed yet. So this is the insides of a fuel pump relay, and obviously why it failed. Hopefully this helps you. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. If not, give us a thumbs down. If you give us a thumbs down, let us know why, because I'm always learning. Thanks for watching.